Hello and welcome to this video. Introduction. Sikkim Industrial Electricity Compliance Guide. For industrial establishments involving a combination of heavy machinery, production equipment, and auxiliary facilities, a single voltage level may not be sufficient to meet operational needs efficiently and safely. In such situations, the requirement of both low tension, commonly referred to as LT, and high tension, known as HT power supply, becomes essential. High-tension supply is generally required for operating high-capacity machinery and energy-intensive industrial processes. On the other hand, low-tension supply caters to lighting systems, office areas, control systems, administrative blocks, and other auxiliary loads within the industrial premises. Therefore, depending on operational requirements, industries may need a combination of both LT and HT connections for smooth and safe functioning. Eligibility. Understanding the requirements for connection. Any owner or lawful occupier of premises within the licensee's area of supply can apply for an electricity connection. However, the supply must be technically feasible, and the applicant must agree to follow the prescribed procedures and bear the applicable charges. It is also important to note that the standards of performance specified under the regulation shall remain suspended during force majeure conditions. These include extraordinary circumstances such as war, mutiny, civil commotion, riot, flood, cyclone, lightning, earthquake, lockout, fire, or any other event affecting the licensee's installations and activities. Documents required. A comprehensive list for your application. Documents required for low tension, LT. The following documents are required for obtaining an LT connection. First, a photograph must be affixed on the application form. Identity proof must be duly certified and submitted along with the application form. If the applicant is an individual person, any one of the following may be submitted: electoral identity card, passport, or driving license, ration card, photo identity card issued by a government agency, or PAN card, certificate from village pradhan, patwari, lekpal, village level worker, village chowkidar, primary school teacher, or in charge of primary health center. If the applicant is an organization, then the signature of the competent authority such as branch manager, principal, head of office, or department must be provided along with the relevant resolution or authority letter of the concerned institution. Proof of ownership or occupancy of the premises must also be enclosed. Any one of the following may be submitted: copy of sale deed or lease deed, or in case of agricultural connections, a copy of Kasra, Katani, or Kata Nakal, registered general power of attorney, municipal tax receipt or demand notice, or letter of allotment. Land settlement certificate, also known as LSC or PATA, or a certificate from village authority or panchayat stating that the property belongs to the applicant. If the applicant is not the owner but an occupier of the premises, then along with any one of the above documents, a no objection certificate from the owner of the premises must also be furnished. Proof of current address must also be submitted. Any one of the following can be provided: electoral identity card, passport, driving license, or ration card. Photo identity card issued by any government agency, statement of running bank account, water, telephone, electricity, or gas connection bill, or income tax assessment order. Any other document as applicable may also be specified and submitted. Documents required for high tension. For HT connections, the documentation requirements are more detailed due to higher load and infrastructure involvement. The following documents are required: proof of ownership of the premises, a map indicating the proposed location of the plant or office and the exact point where supply is required. The map should normally be drawn to a scale of 1 centimeter representing 1200 centimeters. License or no objection certificate from the statutory authority if required, or a declaration by the applicant stating that the connection does not fall under the requirement of NOC under any statute. In case of a proprietary firm, an affidavit stating the applicant is the sole proprietor. In case of a partnership firm, the partnership deed. In case of a limited company, the memorandum and articles of association and certificate of incorporation. Proof of permanent residential address of the consumer along with PAN number, if any. Any future change must be immediately intimated to the licensee. Letter of intent for production or enhancement in production may also be furnished. A detailed list of equipment proposed to be installed along with the expected load. Resolution for authorized signatory and registration from the Industries Department. Extract of the project report relevant to power and process requirements, especially in case of industries. Copy of the relevant section of the current tariff order that provides details of the tariff category opted by the consumer, duly signed by the applicant. This document will be appended with the agreement after completion of formalities. For industrial establishments in Sikkim, ensuring compliance with LT and HT documentation requirements is essential for timely and efficient power supply approval. Thank you.